Well, hi everyone. Today on this rainy Sunday morning, I always say we need rain to water our flowers and keep our grass nice and green. Nothing wrong with an all-day rain. It really keeps the grass and flowers alive. Today I'm making brownie a la mode. It's something to keep me busy with on a rainy Sunday. I'm adding in 2 eggs. Brownie a la mode is brownies topped with ice cream and whipped cream. It is so delicious and so yummy. The kids are going to love this on this rainy day today. Many times when it rained, I used to keep myself very busy baking, cleaning the house, going through photo albums. I even went to church. I went online today because I really didn't want to go out and get wet today. It was really pouring rain, so I stayed in today. Okay, I'm now adding in 1 cup of flour.
Mom, that's not flour. That's sugar.
I'm adding in a cup of sugar. Sorry, folks. I'm thinking about the rain. You know how it is when you think about something, get something on your mind. This is sugar, granulated sugar. Now some brownies you could actually also add brown sugar in here, but this one I'm just going to stick to the white sugar today. There's many brownie recipes that you can actually do. Make sure, folks, it's a whole cup because you don't want to have it taste bitter. Now we're going to mix this together. Tonight I'm supposed to have 2 redos tonight. I was supposed to have one last night of guys and dolls, but my poor leading lady came down with a sore throat. And I said, well, we'll postpone it until next week. I felt so bad for her. It happens. I had that bug a few months ago when I could hardly talk, as you can remember. Okay, now a tablespoon of water. Oh, flour. I got flour on my brain. All right. Mix. Now I'm going to grab my cocoa. Use Hershey's cocoa. It's the best kind of cocoa to use. When you have a sore throat, folks, you should not really talk much because it could really damage your vocal cords. I'm almost out of cocoa, not to worry about it. Okay, I just washed my hands because I have cocoa all over me. Here we go. I always like to use light cocoa with it. You can also use it with, sometimes, many recipes, you use dark chocolate. I'm hoping sometime this week to make a dark chocolate cake. Mix, mix, mix. Yes, folks, rain is very important, folks. You know, to our flowers, to our grass. Even our outdoor animals, our deer, need water to drink. We have a lot of deer here. They're really adorable. A couple of days ago, we actually saw a fawn right outside the spot. He didn't lose his spots yet. Okay, now, the next thing I want to add in is my flour. I'm adding in a cup of flour. Grab my measuring cup. There we go. When I was a little girl, I always believed in the rainmaker. There was a man up there called the Rainmaker who created rain. 1 cup of flour. Mix, 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 mix. Like Grandma used to say, mix. Keep mixing. There's nothing better than brownie a la mode. Many times you get that in a restaurant. Keep mixing. Gotta get everything mixed together. I have to add in 1 more ingredient because this would be horrible without baking powder. Okay, I'm adding in my teaspoon of baking powder. And make sure my spoons are washed because I don't want to accidentally get cocoa to my baking powder. Folks, I'm not saying it would hurt you, but it's not a good idea when you want to use baking powder. Let's say I want to make a yellow cake and it's loaded with cocoa. I don't want to take that chance. Here we go. Make sure this is baking powder because one time, as my daughter recalled, I almost added in salt. Here we go. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. All right. Mix. Get everything off the sides because you can lose something very easily. And I've seen it happen. Because we're not done yet until we turn this into an a la mode. Many times I made brownies, but it's a rainy day today. Grease your pan. Okay, keep spreading. Keep spreading. When I was a little girl, we used to lick the spoon. I remember those good old days. I think my kids used to do the same thing when we used to bake together on a rainy day. Okay. Look how nice that's coming out, folks. So you can get everything else out. I know my camel lady is saying she wishes she could lick the batter. Yeah, I know. All right, bake this for about 15-20 minutes, then we'll... Brownie a la mode is delicious. Now, what we're going to do now is I'm going to add some ice cream to this. Like right in the middle. Look how beautiful that is. Now, on top of that, I'm going to add a little bit of whipped cream. And this is what a brownie a la mode is. It's made with ice cream and whipped cream, and it's so delicious. So, double A, some country kitchen. Have a great day. Please subscribe to our wonderful YouTube channel.